Hello, basketball fans. Great matchup for you tonight between the Syracuse Orange and the Villanova Wildcats. What's the starting five look like, you might ask? Well, whether it's a big game or a small game, your starting five has got to be ready to go, Dick.
Mr. Nessler, I like the matchup at the small forward position. Definitely two of the higher-rated players on the floor. Definitely a matchup we should continue to look at.
Tonight we've got two very talented power forwards going head-to-head. Number 21 makes it clear who's the leader out there.
The player we'll be matching up with tonight is also a great leader. It'll be interesting to see which one can propel his team to victory.
All right, there you have it. Let's get to the action. See what's in store for us. We're set for the tip-off. So here we go. Working it around the perimeter. Here comes a pick.
Hey, ball screens are such an important part of the game these days. Guys are so creative when it comes to using that ball screen.
The point guard takes the feed. Gave it up. Looks at the three. Too strong. Lots of room.
In and out with tough luck.
Tries for two. Both teams are looking to get something going here. On the dribble, gives it up. There's a bad pass right to the defender. For two, up and in. Way out on top, controlling the ball.
Handled the trap really well there, Brian.
That spin move not successful, Dick.
I did a great job on the defense, not allowing him to make that turn.
Number three receives the pass. Goes up for two. He hacked it. The Wildcats will play up-tempo at one end and in the half court at the other end. When you agree, Dick?
They try to really get balance and that they'll get some points with tempo by creating a little fast pace and then slow it down and executing their half-court set, getting high-percentage shots.
Will go to the line. He hits his first. Both free throws go. Passes it out of the trap. Wilbur handles the pass. Number 22 is down emotionally right now, Dick.
I hate to see a young man struggle like this. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. For the bucket. Doesn't go. Looking for a good shot.
Great shot block right there. They had some good movement on the offensive side.
The center receives the pass. From three-point range. Knocks it down.
Number 3, 4-3.
Inside.
steal, go up the other way, get a layup.
Buries it. Coach now instructing his defense. They're going to put a stop to this run momentarily with a timeout, Dick.
Hey, it's good they did. Things aren't going the way they want right now. They've got to weather the storm.
It's always interesting to see who's still hot and who's not after a timeout, Dick.
Well, you got to think the shooters might be the most effective, Brad.
Cross court.
Terrific block shot, though. He's a dominator blocking shots on the interior. They've got a shooter spotting up on the three-point line.
Cross court. For two. The Orange have got to continue to get him the ball.
Brad, he's on fire. Hey, dodge one there, Brad.
The shooting guard gets the pass. Goes up for two. They still don't score. Too much. That's a foul. Oh, and he's not going to be happy with that call.
Well, it's silly foul right there, but look at his face. His facial expression tells it all.
Gave it up. Our three-prong attack tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brad Nessler with Dick Vitale and our friend EA Aaron Andrews checking in from the sideline. The center takes the pass. 10 seconds on the clock. Number 51 takes the feed. He tries the jumper, and it's in and out. Number 21 takes the pass. There's a slam.
Great execution. That's offensive efficiency at its best.
Both teams looking to get things going here. On the outside. For the bucket. You can't be that aggressive.
Coaches love it when their team gets to the free throw line. It's an opportunity to put points on the board and potentially get the opponent in foul trouble.
And he got them both.
Coming inside. Great anticipation defensively.
Do they need a timeout here?
Yeah, their poise is beginning to fade.
Number 3 comes up with it.
Good athletic move. Very athletic. He's got great athleticism.
Eludes the trap there. On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. A little two-man action. Dickey's still applying great pressure on the dribbler.
That was really a nonchalant pass. Get that sucker out of the game, man.
It won't fall. to get it to the inside. Stolen away, and the ball goes out of play. They'll throw it in from the side. Jensen handles the feed. The ball goes out of bounds. Oh, that's going to be a costly turnover there.
I'll tell you, turnovers can absolutely destroy a team.
They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Hey, they got him in some trouble, Brad.
Great composure to pass it out of the trap. Tries for two. Can't get the shot to drop. On the dribble, gives it up. Intercepted. Pushes it up. For two, the lay-in.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
Up and in.
Look at that spacing.
On the shot clock. The center with the ball. Had a momentary look from three-point land. He attempts the jump shot. Number 22 is charged with the foul. First personal foul. Let's go to the third member of our broadcast team. Here's Aaron Andrews.
Brad, before the game, both coaches and players said they were looking forward to tonight's matchup. Whose weaknesses will be exposed and who will really step up, guys?
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, EA. Aaron Andrews providing that extra bit of insight for us.
Substitution. Syracuse.
They'll work it around the arc.
Escape the trap.
10 seconds showing on the shot clock. Puts up the shot. The Wildcats will step to the line for the first time. He makes it. He misses his second shot. Gave it up. Goes up for two. The lay-in. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. And the ball goes out of bounds. The offense begins off the sideline inbounds. On the dribble, gives it up. 10 seconds to get a shot off. For the bucket, whistled for the foul. Steps to the line for the freebie. Makes the first. He doesn't miss that opportunity either. Both teams are looking to get something going here.
He almost found himself in some trouble there, Brad.
They're working around the perimeter. Picked out of the air. Dawson may have escaped one there.
Great pass out of the trap, Brad. Up and inside.
Picks off the pass. Tries for two. Up and in. The power forward with the ball. He shoots from the top of the circle. The missed shot. Gorman receives the ball. They work the perimeter. Turnaround jumper.
I'll tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
Number 10.
Jensen handles the pass. Looking for a good shot. For two. The lay-in.
Round 4-2.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Pull-up jumper left side. He misses the J. There's the tempo for the game thus far.
Two teams who are picking and choosing when they want to push the ball, Brad.
Now they work it around the perimeter. Good job defensively. Gave it up.
A little frustration right there.
Number 43 with the ball. On the outside. The chanting continues.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
He'll visit the charity stripe. Makes it. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win. Makes those free throws count. Let's go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Inside. They've got him right where they wanted. Great composure to pass it out of the trap. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
He attempts the trifecta. He hits it.
Number 25. 4-3. Number 22.
On the dribble, gives it up. On the shot clock. Number 3 handles the pass. Off the mark. Goes up for 2. Way off target. The Wildcats will play up-tempo at one end and in the half court at the other end. Wouldn't you agree, Dick?
I think when you have balance, inside, outside scoring, tempo control, where you control the pace of the game, and that's what they try to do with their balance. They'll go fast, they'll go slow. They try to dictate tempo.
For the bucket. Up and in.
Number 54, 4-2.
Timeout. What mindset, Dick, do coaches want their players to have when they leave a timeout?
Well, for me, Brad, I wanted my players to have a clear understanding of what the objectives were for the upcoming possessions. Timeouts are a great way to get your team back on track and a way to really alter the tempo of the game. Great coaches have a knack for calling timeouts at the right time.
The players got a much-needed breather with that timeout.
Syracuse.
They work it around the perimeter. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. Tries for 2. It's no good. The center gets the ball. Steals a pass. The kick out for 2. The lay-in.
Number 13, 4-2. Number 3.
Tries to get around the trap, but he can't do it.
Well done. Great trap.
Unloads a 3. Not a great decision there to shoot the ball.
Hey, a few more of those, he may wind up on a bench.
Goes up for 2. Up and in. The Wildcats are considered pretty balanced, I think, when talking about their style of play. Wouldn't you say, Dick?
Definitely, Brad. They prefer a more balanced style, picking and choosing when to force the tempo and when to settle down in the half court.
McLean receives the pass. Kicks it out. Escapes the trouble and makes a pass out. 10 on the shot clock. Off the rim and no good. Gave it up for the bucket. The lay-in.
Number 51, 4-2. The assist 2. Number 3.
McLean receives the ball. He intercepts it on the dribble, gives it up with a rejection. McLean handles the feed. Tries for 2. Up and in.
Number 54, 4-2. The assist 2. McLean.
The small forward receives the pass. Looking to move it around the perimeter. For 2. Perfectly executed.
McNeil, 4-2. The assist 2. Anthony.
Kicks it out. On the shot clock. Moving it around the perimeter. He attempts the three. He hits the tough shot.
I'll tell you, he's knocking him down with ease, Brad.
The assist to number 13.
The shooting guard receives the ball. Work the perimeter.
Spacing's so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Great composure to pass it out of the trap. 10 on the shot clock. Goes up for two. The layup. There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
The tempo is definitely on the slower side. Something that works well for some teams and not so well for others.
Up and in. At the half, the Orange lead by 20. Looks like we're in for a whale of a game, Dick Vitale. Plays of the half. What's your pick?
There were some good highlights in that first half, but you got to look at this one. Watch how they got the ball inside for easy scores, which forced the defense to collapse, opening up the perimeter game.
Well, it looks like the teams are just about set for the second half. Let's get back to the action. Number 54 has played a pretty good game, but pretty good isn't going to be enough to help him on the scoreboard tonight, I don't think.
I think he's taking what the opposition has given him and not being aggressive enough. Look for him to be more assertive in the second half.
Dick, it's all about teamwork, and as we start the second half and take a look at our player matchup update, it's pretty even.
I'll tell you, really great balance out there because you look at the Stars right now, they're getting the ball in the right place on the court where they can be effective.
You start comparing these backcourts, Dick, what are your impressions so far?
You know, well, for me, Brad, good guard play will take you a long ways. If you think about teams in the past, they all had good guards who can apply good ball pressure, attack off the dribble, and distribute the ball. I can't emphasize enough how important backcourt play is.
Dick, we all know how important it is to get to the free throw line.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I think it's such an unbelievable plus. It means you're playing aggressive basketball, you're playing attacking basketball, and you're creating all kinds of foul problems for the opponent.
They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
The shooting guard with the ball. They've got him trapped. He passes it out of the trap. Working it around the perimeter. He squares up down on the low block.
I tell you, teach your player to face up to get in triple threat position. You can drive, shoot, or you can pass.
Number 13 goes to the line for the first time. Hits that one. Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, MBN. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. What's even more important, to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Number 1 with the theft. They've got a player spotting up on the three. Looking for a good shot. He pulls up with a jumper. Knocks down the two.
Anthony, 4-2. The assist to number 13.
Gave it up.
What a great steal. Defensive player was really right on top of that basketball. Great finish off the transition, Brad.
Check out the replay, Dick. Definitely worth being part of our Pontiac game-changing performance.
Talk about highlight material, Mr. Nessler. That's a strong candidate for our Pontiac game-changing performance.
Number 21 receives the ball. Takes away the pass. Cross court. He tries to knock down the three. He couldn't get it to fall. The lay-in.
Instead of giving him that, use a foul.
Number 3 receives the pass. He launches the bomb. The Orange have found a player who cannot seem to miss, Dick.
They need to keep feeding him the ball. It's simple.
Number 3.
On the outside. He tries the three. The shot won't fall. On the dribble, gives it up. Ten on the shot clock. The small forward with the ball. Off the mark.
Great composure to pass it despite the trap, Brad.
Number 21 takes the feed. Can't get the shot to go. Well, let's take a look at the tempo each team is going to try to set for this game. Richard?
Well, whenever you have two teams looking to control the speed of the game, you need to keep your eye on how each team makes changes. Setting the tempo can be an advantage, but adapting can be just as important. Dump it inside.
For the bucket. Up and in.
McLean, 4-2.
Kicks it out. Tries for two. The lay-in. What a highlight, and better yet, strong candidate for our Pontiac game-changing performance. Great composure to pass it out of the trap. Wilbur handles the feed.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
He wants a three. Off target.
Look at that spacing. Nailed for a three and a key.
Those could really be costly.
Trying to execute on the inbounds.
Had a momentary look from three-point land. He squares up down on the low block.
I tell you, teach your player to face up and get in triple threat position. You can drive, shoot, or you can pass.
They'll work it around the arc.
Here comes the screen. Switch it up.
10 seconds to shoot. Number 43 takes the pass. The Wildcats have a hot hand right now that's scoring for them at the moment.
Brady's on fire.
The assist to number 43.
Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. He pulls the trigger and come up short. Jensen handles the pass. work it around the perimeter.
That was a great effort right there. Trying to play that passing lane. Anticipated really well.
For two, perfectly executed.
Number 14, 4-2. The assist 8.
The small forward with the ball. Brown may have escaped one there. The ball goes out of play. Oh, and the cheerleaders into it big time for their team.
They are really involved. I'll tell you one thing, they bring a lot of spirit.
On the inside.
Up and inside.
Here comes the ball screen. Picked off. Pace handles the pass. They work the perimeter. Goes up for two. Up and in.
Number 14, 4-2.
Looking for a good shot. Open shot. Outside jumper is short. Pace handles the feed. Cross court. He gets the rejection. Gave it up.
Keep coming left, go through.
10 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper. He gets the rebound. For the bucket, the lay-in.
Gorman, 4-2. The assist 2. Gorman.
Jumped in front to take it away.
Look at speed. I'll tell you, man, there's nothing like having athleticism and quickness.
He puts in another score.
He can see the light, Brad, and it's hanging right over the goal.
He passes it out of the trap. Blocked. Nice job defensively. Pace receives the ball. Cross court. He rejects it.
Here we go. A beat.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Ten on the shot clock. Now they work it around the perimeter. He goes up with it. Off the mark. The Orange prefer a more balanced attack. They play up-tempo at times and then really settling in the half court at other times.
You know, balanced teams will definitely give you a combination of the two styles. Some teams will play up-tempo on offense and be half-court oriented at the defensive end. Other balanced teams may play in the half-court offensively and really look to pressure their opponents in the full court.
Timeout. Both teams will get a breather here. We'll get a chance to talk things over. I look for something different here coming out of this timeout, Dick.
I wouldn't doubt it, Brad.
I got a mismatch. Hold up. Left. Yeah, 3.
Ten on the shot clock. from way out. I'm not sure that's who you want shooting the three.
Hey, Brad, their shot selection has been questionable. Too many outside jumpers. They've got to attack inside and then out.
Number 14 handles the pass.
Great defensive play. Anticipated well. When you're an anticipator, you got a chance to do well. A lot of guys, they're reactors. If you're a reactor, you're one step behind the action.
Now looking to create with a ball screen.
Hey, the pick and roll is one play that so many teams use these days. A great way to buy a step for the dribbler.
And there's what the game tempo is looking like tonight.
A little half-court action and a little fast breaking, Brad. As a result, we have a balanced tempo reading.
All right, let's check in third member of our team again. Here's Aaron Andrews.
Well, Brad, in regards to our player matchup, the coaching staff has expected it to be evenly matched up across the board all night long. But you wonder, who's going to be the first one to throw the punch?
All right, thanks, Aaron. Thanks, EA, our third member of our team, providing that additional insight. Number 14 with the defensive foul. First personal foul. Chance for an easy one. Well, the arc looked good. Second one, no good. On the dribble, gives it up. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper.
I tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
We take a look here at each team's tempo, Dick.
Hey, the key to this game is not just who will set the tempo, but who can control it throughout the game.
On the outside. Goes up. He gets another shot off and in.
Hey, this show's about to start, Brad.
Pace receives the ball. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper.
Rebounding is such an effort thing. Getting to the glass, blocking out. There aren't enough good rebounding teams in the nation.
Brown handles the feed. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass. Great elevator man. That's the elevator guy. What a high riser.
They work it around the perimeter. Well, I think it's time for some subs, Dick. The player fatigue is really setting in. Good defensive stance there against the spin move.
Well, the key is to beat him to the spot, and he did a great job. He anticipated that spin move. Good rebound position. Fill the lanes. That's the only way they'll be able to get some fast break opportunities.
We're going to move it around the perimeter. They push it up on the break.
Nice looking bucket off the break, Brad.
Number 10, 4-2. The assist to number 14.
Moving it around the perimeter. Taken away. Obvious foul. Well, Mr. Vitale, I know you like bench productivity. What are your thoughts so far on this one?
Hey, Brad, I'll tell you one thing. You're only as good as your 12th guy. Almost always holds true to that statement. Well, your bench play plays an important role in games, but also in practices where they're expected to push the starters. Competitive practices will result in better game performances.
And the better game performances should result in more wins. The center handles the feed.
In and out with tough luck.
Goes up for two. Up and in.
Number 25, 4-2.
Albright receives the pass. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
He could not get more wide open. The missed shot. They're going to need a miracle to get a victory in this one now.
Yeah, I think this is over. It's time to get the guys in who don't play that much.
McNeil receives the ball. Passes it out of the trap. Kicks it out. Turnaround jumper. He gets the board. Number 25 handles the feed. Working it around the perimeter. For the bucket, number 31 picks up the defensive foul. First personal foul. Nick, look at the number of points off turnovers.
I tell you, getting baskets off turnovers is such a great and easy way to score, Brad. You want to maximize these opportunities as much as you can.
Good. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
It's 2 at the charity stripe.
He didn't have the good angle. They should have got it to him about a second earlier.
Gorman receives the pass. Great composure to pass it out of the trap. Pace receives the pass.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps.
McNeil, 4-2.
Ball comes back out from the post.
I tell you, Brad, you got to have a post player that anticipates and knows how to find the open man.
Looking for a good shot. Makes the block.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Way off target. Albright receives the ball. Gets the rejection. He doesn't get the hoop. As we continue to track the game's tempo.
A little half-court action and a little fast breaking, Brad. As a result, we have a balanced tempo reading.
Number 43 with the ball. Down inside. He shoots the jumper. And it's in and out. On the outside. And Dick, this is just playing good defense.
Really does a great job with his footwork, beating him to the spot.
Final thoughts, Dick. What are they?
I look at these points of emphasis and actually grade a team based on whether they accomplished any of them or not. Based on my experience, teams who can't achieve most of these keys will have a good performance, simply because they're playing their style and within themselves.
Folks, it's all about controlling the tempo. If your team is playing their style of play, usually good things are going to happen. Villanova comes up on the losing end of a laugher. They are totally blown out.
They were clearly outplayed in almost every aspect of the game.
That's going to do it for us, folks. Thanks for being along. For Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler.
Wow, I did not expect that. I didn't expect the first one either, to be totally honest. Let's go ahead and get these to the season spreadsheet. It was 72 to 38. And that keeps Syracuse at number 3, it looks like, at 8-0. 89, Syracuse is up there as well. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way so you can see this. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and do that. So here. Turn that on. And we'll turn that off. All right, so we'll go over to the ranking page, let it update those results. We got UNLV sitting in the middle of the 2 Syracuse teams. We can also pull that up here. See it that way. Probably the other page is a little easier to see, but that's okay. You guys can pause it wherever you want on YouTube later if you want to take a deeper dive into what's going on here. We'll be back in a little bit with some college football as well today. The Pro League tomorrow morning. Pickups again. I just started talking. I didn't expect either one of those blowouts, to be totally honest. I thought the 95 UCLA Arkansas game, 94 Arkansas game would be at least tight to the end, and it wasn't. Arkansas played like ass. But I will say they did not play, I don't feel, as bad as Villanova played. Villanova came in with 1 loss, so that was surprising to me. If we go back over to, they only fell to 15, so that wasn't terrible. Well, they came in at 9, so they did fall a few spots, but not horrible. All right, so if we started today with the Classic Madness, it would look like this on the matchups. I've not decided yet if I want to do neutral sites for everything, and if that's even possible in the game. I've not even looked yet, but that is something we might consider. And if it is possible, we may also consider only doing the championship game as a neutral site, just to reward the people who did well, to be able to play at home until that. But if that's not doable, then everybody will have the games at their home place, if that's how we end up doing it. Depends on what the game will let us do. So that's what it would look like if we started today, which we obviously don't. Long way to go. 30 games, I think. Yeah, 31. They do not have any buys in the college schedule here, like they do in the pro and the college football schedules. So we'll take a look at week 9. Those are your possible. The 2 over here are green only because that's the 1 and 2 spots. Those could be changed by the time we stream again, which will be in 3 weeks, 20th. I will be out of town all of the week of the 8th, so I won't have the opportunity to play the CPU games that are not streamed, and the college basketball does not have a fast forward option like the other two do on the PS2 emulator. Without a cheat, and I've not bothered to install that, so that's what we're dealing with now. Any of these games could be selected, especially with the 2 ranks. I probably won't do this one only because we just now had Syracuse. We got number 1 playing, so we're probably going to have that one. And they will be the second game, I imagine. Yeah, 18 and 29, not really the higher ranks. And it's also number 6. 7-5 UCLA and Kentucky. Interesting game. I think we just had North Carolina not too long ago. Those are both 6 and 2 teams. Number 12 and number 13, however, that's fairly interesting. So we might do 3 and 1. We'll keep an eye on it, see what we think. So I've decided to do a little bit of a different playthrough method. So what I'm doing is playing through all of the ones that are in white and leaving the green. And then once we decide who we're going to stream, then I go back and play those green that are not going to be on the streams for that game. I keep wanting to say week only because that's how football is set up. But these are, as we know, basketball is not done all on the same day and all that kind of thing. So I didn't want to say week, so I just called it game. And we can also look at that in this format, if that is a little bit better for you. And then we also have the results from this week that we just got done. So I had a lot of close, even these guys, 5 and 3 against the 0 and 8, and they were a 1-point game. And I really expected that kind of game with the 2 broadcasts today, and didn't get it in either game. Arkansas played better than Villanova, but they still lost by 14. Villanova absolutely got destroyed. Like it wasn't even close. I will say the Bruins got out to a pretty quick start on Arkansas, so Arkansas was really never in it. But they at least kept it closer. Like this was a laugher. Can't believe that was that lopsided. So we got a couple of Syracuse teams that are looking pretty good, both at 8 and 0. And then we got UNLV also at 8 and 0. Because it's 2 lines. I'll have to look at that. I might have to shrink those a little bit because I don't have a record here. It's longer. Or maybe make the thing longer. Let's take a look. See. So it's good. So that's maybe that's the record. Have I lost my mind here? Oh, I don't think we're assigning a value. So what happens if we make that? This is the same, just to make sure it doesn't cause any issues. Not 140. Alright, so what does that look like? Yeah, that'll do. So I'll run through and change all those. Just so we can see the records for everybody, because they'll move in the schedule. So we can do all that. Alright, so that takes care of that. Quick fix, I suppose. I didn't catch that it wasn't showing before, or I would have fixed it already. All right, so that's going to wrap us up for college basketball. This will be up on YouTube shortly if you guys want to go over there and pause anything to take a deeper dive into something. And not really anything else going on with it currently. Again, I'll be back in 3 weeks, the weekend of the 20th, because I'll be out of town the week after the 4th of July. Which will actually what is today? Yeah, I'll be able to play some next week, and I'll have all day the 4th off, and should get early release the 3rd, so I might try to get some extra games played there. And then I'll be out of town the 8th through the 12th, so I don't think I'll have enough time to have everything ready to resume the 13th, so we're going to say the 20th for now. So if you guys are checking out these series, look for the next iteration to be that weekend, and watch for notifications in case I can make it the 13th. And that's going to do it for us in this. We will be back in a little bit with some college football, classic league as well. All three that I have going currently are sim leagues. I do not play. And I don't commentate yet, so let's go over that real quick. There are a few ways, if you guys want to hear me commentate again, to get us to do that for the first playoff game in a series and/or all three series, depending on what all you guys want to do. So if I get 3 or more people in the live chat here on Twitch while I'm broadcasting a game, people typing in the chat will give me that goal. So that will cause me to do it. If I get 10 or more likes on a VOD on the YouTube side, which I think I've only gotten 5 likes on it so far. So if I get 10 on one, I'll try commentating the first playoff game of whatever series that happens in. So if it's a college football video that gets 10 plus, I'll commentate the first college football playoff game. So on and so forth. If it happens in all three, I'll do all three, obviously. The other way is to get at least 5 subs on Twitch. I currently don't think I have any. So if you guys come out live, yeah, I don't know if you can do it while I'm not streaming or not. I've never tried that. But if I got 5 subs on Twitch, I will. Actually, if I get 5 subs on Twitch, I'll probably do all 3, only because I can't tell which series it is. And that's pretty huge, considering I don't think I have any currently. Another way to do it is if I get 125 followers on either side. I believe I'm 101 on YouTube, and I'm somewhere around 80, 85-ish, I think, on Twitch. So if I get YouTube, I think it calls them subscribers, Twitch calls them followers, or whichever the way, I think that's how it is. So if I get 125 on either side for that, I will commentate the first playoff game of, well, actually, that one might be all 3 too, because then I wouldn't be able to tie that to a series. So, so yeah, those are the ways to get me to commentate a game. I kind of have left that to Slovak and LSU. Also check those channels out if you get a chance. Those guys do some pretty good content. But I've kind of left that to those guys. But I would be willing to dip my toes in the water, so to speak, if you guys decide that you want to do that. Again, complete any of those challenges, if you want to call them that. and we will make it happen. All right, we'll see you in a few for college football. If you guys don't make it back for that, or you don't check out the VODs. Peace.